Hi, thanks for checking out our video. My name is Jeremy Baker, founder of Baker Law Group. This video is part of our Legal Tips of the Week series. Today I will be talking about what piercing the corporate veil means and how the process works. Be sure to check out the second part of this video, how to prevent your business's corporate veil from being pierced. To start off, when a person decides to form a business, there are several different legal forms the business can choose from. For example, a business can take the form of a corporation, a limited liability company, or a partnership, to name a few. Each business form will dictate the corporate governance requirements and what legal benefits they are entitled. A big reason to choose a separate legal entity rather than running the business as a sole proprietorship is to limit the owner's liability. Limited liability means that a business owner will not be held personally liable for the business debts of the company. In other words, a creditor would only be able to go after the business's assets, not the business owner's personal assets, to pay debts. Limited liability is what is referred to as the corporate veil. Metaphorically, we place a veil or a protective layer between the business's assets and the business owner's assets. However, in certain circumstances, this veil can be pierced. There are two main events that typically happen where a court will permit the piercing of a corporate veil. First, the veil may be pierced if there is no separation between the company and its owners. This could happen, for example, if the owner pays his or her personal debts from company funds. Or this could also happen if a business owner fails to keep adequate corporate records, such as having regular board meetings with written notes of the meetings. Second, the veil may be pierced if the company engaged in certain fraudulent activity. This could happen if a business owner uses the business to skirt legal rules or intentionally scams consumers. An illustrative example of piercing the corporate veil comes from the court case Sealand Services versus PepperSource. In that case, the defendant owned 6 businesses, one of those businesses being PepperSource. The defendant ran those businesses out of a single office, shared expenses among all the companies, and failed to keep adequate corporate records. When PepperSource failed to fulfill a business contract with Sealand Services, Sealand sued. Sealand won its case, but it was unable to collect any money from PepperSource. However, ultimately, a higher court found that the defendant used the limited liability structure to avoid responsibilities to his creditors. As a result, the court pierced PepperSource's corporate veil. Sealand was then able to hold the owner of the businesses personally liable for its debt. As that case demonstrates, piercing the corporate veil is typically a rare occurrence, but it certainly does occur. That completes our brief overview of piercing the corporate veil. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the second part of this video on how to avoid piercing the corporate veil. If you're looking for more information about business law matters, we invite you to download our FAQs or visit our business law resources pages on our website at www.jbakerlawgroup.com.